Doop doop doop. All right. All right, what's going on, folks? So, sorry, I've been tweaking a few things and trying YouTube, Kick, a few other alternatives with all the which is nonsense. I've not been a fan. All right, what's going on, folks? All right, so we're going to talk about what I'm seeing as the problem with modern gaming. Now, the problem with modern gaming is, well, few different things fold. I'm not strictly just talking about environment that the gaming industry is in, but the shipped products as they are not shipped products. Always eternally can be messed with, screwed around with, fucked with, etc. So this is just on Xbox as an example, but insert Steam or whatever thing here applies basically across the board. So on this is the updates that I currently have on the Xbox. So WA 2K is about a gig, whatever, it's not that big. Halo 54.2 gigs. It's been like a month or so since the last time I played Halo. I want to drop down and play Halo. Hey, look, there goes a ton of waiting time and a ton of time that I'm not going to be able to play a fucking game with friends now if I so decide to go that route. Because I have a 54 gig fucking update to the game. Give me a break. And Cyberpunk isn't much better, and this is a single player game. Fucking a 30 gig update, like, and this is on, it's just I click play and I play the game. No, you click play and you get a fucking update screen is what you fucking get now. Like, it's getting absurd. That's just on the Xbox. That's not counting whatever the hell's on this. And the Switch is probably the last plug and play, just generically play the damn game machine that we got. Like, it's pathetic. I mean, like, I can show you, like, Steam stuff if you guys want. Like, that's fine. Let's see, window capture. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and curmudgeony at my age, but man, this stuff's getting obnoxious. It's all hell. So, like, right now, I just did an update on Steam for what just got downloaded. Okay, so nothing currently on Steam. Cool. But that doesn't count half the time when anytime I restart this particular system, I sometimes will get, oh, hey, you got, and this is a platform choice, but oh, hey, you have like 125 games that need the shaders re-downloaded, recompiled, or that you need to do X or Y or Z. So, and some games you're just going to wait for forever for. And it's like, gaming used to be more of an, we always like that instant gratification. We talked about the instant gratification in society. Gaming at one point kind of used to be able to do that. Now it's like, it's almost like these game companies don't value my time. They value the amount of time it takes me to fucking play the product when I'm playing it. Newsflash, I'm not against you guys fixing the product. I'm against you guys making it so I can't use the damn product. And like some of these updates are just like crazy prohibitive to a lot of people who have like limited internet, etc. Like these are like, especially on console, especially on disc-based things, you know, and you can say, oh, it's going to be a fringe that only does X or Y or Z and that doesn't have fast internet. There's a good portion of the states, and I'm only talking the states, I'm not talking the rest of the goddamn world, that still use fucking dial-up. Like last I knew, it was like 5% of the US still uses fucking dial-up. So you're talking, what, 20 million people, give or take, 25 million people? Like, it's not an insignificant amount of people. Like, so the fact of the matter is, it's like, a lot of this makes for a shitty gaming experience, like as a byproduct of all this crap. Like, there's no such thing as finished games anymore. Everything's got to be games as a service or some other stupid fucking thing. Honestly, I used to like gaming a whole lot more than I do now because everything feels like it's either ship broken, we'll fix it later, or it never gets fucking fixed to begin with if the whole point was to fix it later. You know, look at the fucking graveyard of early access titles. Interstellar Marines is one of them. It's one of my favorite games for a long time. My game is deader than a fucking doornail. So, like, the simple fact that, yeah, no, I hear you. It is maddening. Like, to me, it boils down to just, like, it is so absurd that we have gotten to this point. Like, the whole concept of digital has made it so it's almost like a finished product is no longer able to be delivered when it comes to gaming. You know, day one patches, DLC, and all this other nonsensical bullshit. I'm fine with it in concept, but at the same point, you just get one of these. It's like, you guys just like not know how to ship something that's fucking not busted to shit at launch, and makes it so like I can actually enjoy gaming, as opposed to gaming seemed to be a fucking headache. Because honestly, a lot of this shit takes the fun out of it for me. I'm not gonna lie. And I own a ton of fucking games, but it's like every time I go to play a game and it's like, oh, here's a 30 gig update, it's like, well, fuck me. Okay, guess not. Now you can say there's plenty of other options and choices and etc. Sometimes there's just certain games I feel like playing, but I'm prohibited from playing them simply based on the fact that you couldn't ship the finished fucking product to begin with. Especially around like single player shit. Like that one really irks me. Like example, like the perfect example, like a 30 gig update for fucking Cyberpunk. Like, the state Cyberpunk's in now is the one that should have fucking shipped with to begin with. Now, some of this is on the consumer because we're expecting massive turnaround, and we buy into hype and we buy into all the other stupid bullshit because, you know, people like to be gullible when it comes to the fucking gaming press, because the gaming press is nothing but a bunch of PR fucking machine for the fucking developers and publisher arms anymore. So, you know, there's the PR department for those guys, despite how they might not actually see it that way. You're not journalists, you're gaming personalities. Get the fuck over yourselves. Journalists actually do journalism. You question things, you poke at things. You just take whatever narrative Evolve gives you, or whatever, you know, insert thing here gives you for a PR department or PR external department gives you, and regurgitate the same goddamn thing everybody else does, you know, a week apart, basically, over the course of a week. So, the problem in gaming, in modern gaming, is there's just no finished product anymore. It's busted, stays busted, broken, stays broken. Or if they do fix it, the one that was shipped is busted and broken to begin with. Not everything needs to be a live fucking service. And for me, that's like my biggest thing. And I'm not, again, this is entertainment, so I'm not against that. I'm against the shitty products being shipped out. If I buy an early access game, I expect that game to be iterated upon and all the other shit. I expect that. When I buy a finalized product, be it physical or whatever, I expect it to, be functional. When you spend half the time being down because of these massively stupid updates, that, by the way, apparently you guys don't understand, a lot of places have data caps, despite what people will say. A terabyte. Oh, hey, look, 50 gigs. Oh, look, 100 gigs. Oh, hey, look, another fucking 30 gigs. Oh, hey, look, I just ate through 200 gigs of my fucking monthly allotted allowance that my ISP so graciously gives me that I pay, fucking $200 a month for. Like, want to talk about the poor being poor? When you make our entertainment, like even the low bar entertainment, fucking almost unaffordable at this point, because the pipeline costs so goddamn much, it's getting a little fucking ridiculous. And the cost of gaming in that regard is just a symptom. That's an ISP issue. But like the overall thing is just fucking absurd to me. Yeah, I'm so kid you not. Let's go to Steam for a second. So to give you totally legit right now, this is on my Xbox Series X. 30.9 gigs or 30.9 gigs for an update for Cyberpunk. Halo 54.2. Like, give me a fucking break. Yeah, but not everybody has that. Not everyone's gonna muck around with that, shall we say? Oh, trust me, dude, that's not even the that's not even the install sizes on these with some of the updates. If I remember how to dig into that, settings, system, storage device. So I have two drives. I have the external hard things, and I have the internal. New contents. So these are all the games. So to give you an example, I think nope, didn't want you. Didn't want to open AEW. Go away. New contents. Manage game. So this is about a 20 gig game, give or take. Control. I don't know if this is a full version. 42 gigs. Final Fantasy 15. This is like 100 gigs if I remember correctly, with all the DLC. 107 gigs for Final Fantasy. All right, bud. Have a good one. Halo Infinite. I have an update for this game. I have an update for this game that is 3/4 the size of the base game. That is crazy. Managed game. 49. I think it was like 40 if I remember correctly. 32. Battle Worlds, you're 54. Resident Evil, you're like 50. Oh, 20. Soul Calibur, Manage, you're 20. Star Ocean's, 65 gigs. This game's like 90 if I remember correctly. 77. Granted, that doesn't include all the DLC. Manage add-ons, you're 25. Like, give me a break. All right. Well,
there are moments when time stands still, when history unfolds, when we are bound by the magnificence of one singular event. In 2019, AEW rose, and a new vision for the future of professional wrestling revolutionized the sport. AEW is for the bold. AEW is for the fearless. AEW is for those who know that deep inside, they are elite. Now, it's time for you to create your unforgettable moments, where your legend is born, and your memories will live forever. Are you willing to risk everything to become a champion? This is your time to become elite. Are you daring enough to fight forever?
Alright, what's going on? So, this is kind of a look at AEW Fight Forever. We're going to also be having a bit of a discussion about kind of the problem of modern gaming. Talked a little bit about it earlier, but figured I'd actually have some gameplay to go with this instead of just yelling and screaming. So, this code was provided by the fine folks at Evolve, so I will say thanks to them, but I will also be poking at other things within this whole thing, so do keep that in mind. So this is on the Xbox Series X for those that are wondering. Alright. So we can do wrestler, we can do team, we can do arena, road to the elite.
Let me explain.
Okay. The thing we all like, the male wrestler. So we'll take a look at all the things that generically most of us who play these games will do, and that is honestly create a wrestler. That's what we all want to do. Let's be real.
Welcome to Custom Wrestler Mode.
And that's what
You're just a couple of steps away from...
Okay. Original profile. Social media handle mix. Say. I wonder. Downwards from Maine. Nope. Closest they got is that's close enough. Mixed. Yeah, I kinda like my content. It's a mixed reaction. Announcer. That's the number one. Oh man. There's no quick way. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I use a lot of F words in my content, so it really makes sense that way, though. There you go. So, for those that don't know, I have a really long history with these wrestling games. I remember the arcade version, I think it was WWF. Was it Royal Rumble? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. It was along with like Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan and all that stuff. That's the one that I remember first starting to play. So Angel the Dragon. I have the one I'm looking for. I do love the fact that they have this Blanchett. I already know what that's for. Alright, let's see. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? We'll do a bad play on Goldberg's stuff.
I rewinded back to old days. We were lost in conversation. What we doing? Talking Nike. If I do not plan on running, tell me something. If you really had a question, why'd you sit there and say nothing? Now we speechless. Now I'm going back on words that I was preaching in the deep and barely breathing.
I'm assuming this is for like your health and header bar. I'm guessing. Oops. Yeah, I'm using those. If I do that the right way. Weapon of choice. What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? They got the Bucks fucking sneakers. Of course they do. And for anyone that wants to know, no, I'm not a fan of certain wrestling styles. To each their own, and I'll leave it at that. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Who's... So we'll go with that one. AI type, powerhouse, speedster, methodical, heavyweight, hybrid. Sure, guess we'll go with that. Base body, base type. That's fine. Nice. Facial hair. Not a lot of selections on some of this stuff, not gonna lie. I'm not kind of a big fan of that. Got the Matt Hardy stuff, Stone Cold. An RVD look going on there, or there. Sergeant Slaughter. I guess.
Competition couldn't step it up in a ladder match. Soap and a sponge for anything you could dish out. Flow dumb like a sore thumb, I'ma stick out.
Yep, no. We don't have shit for hair selections either. Oh god, how much of this are we gonna have to pay for? Both eyes. Just because I like to be evil. Body hair, non-body type. Yeah. Body settings. Two 15s is at heavyweight now. Okay.
I'm here to stay clean, Texas Roadhouse. To a legacy of greatness, what you know about? Coming about a single wide hand-me-downs to climbing up the ranks. He's very nice again, house.
At the bottom when you find on a rest day. Yeah, I've been through the struggles and the setbacks.
Headgear. Let's see what you got. Probably not a lot.
Won't answer that. Ring, 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 ring.
I at least change the color.
Won't answer his phone. Really sorry I missed y'all.
That's not.
Really sorry I missed y'all. Should have hit the
Ah.
won't answer that. Ring, ring,
Some of these selections are way too limiting.
he won't answer his phone.
Glasses.
Sorry I missed y'all. Really sorry I missed y'all. Should have hit the brick phone. It's an invasion. We searching for mass weapons. Big Daddy Kane told me ain't no half stepping. Showed up to the portal with the question. I like to rummage through aggressions. The homies
I'll see how at one point I did have my shit pierced. We'll go with that.
a black man on a journey to progression. You'll get a hernia from stressing. The sooner you learn its next steps, get it tailored, let's address it. They want to hem us to the wall for protection. It's getting frisky, better book it. Change gon' come in the kitchen, Sam cooking. Make sure there's hella heat for these rookies. Keep that weak energy, you might get a bookend. Or rock bottom, depend on how it's looking. Oakland, California, hella slappers, niggas shook it. They try to shoot some bait, never took it. That ring, 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 ring. Another missed call. He won't answer his phone. Really sorry I missed y'all. Really sorry I missed y'all. Shoulda hit the brick. Won't answer that. Ring, 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 ring. Another missed call. He won't answer his phone. Really sorry I missed y'all. Really sorry I missed y'all. Shoulda hit the brick. I mean honestly, climb the fence, hit the road, switch the mind state. Got intent with the goals, is hated. You can smell the scent from the nose. Power, pleasure, pain, kinda like a kiss.
This is very generic. Not in a good kind of generic either.
Poetry slam is about to get the snapping. Better grab your lid, all you see is hella capping. Blackout sunglasses, mask covered mouth, thoughts manifesting. California drought, hella passive. Life short, they're just hella passing. And I just wanna pass it, but I'm not quarterbacking Lamar Jackson. They show up with the ratchet blasted. As someone who has black skin, it's scary for a black man, it's scary for the black kids. The black woman is sacred, they keep getting taken. Ring, 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 ring. Another missed call. He won't answer his phone. Really sorry I missed y'all. Really sorry I missed y'all. Shoulda hit the brick. Won't answer that. Ring, 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 ring. Another missed call. He won't answer his phone.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Really sorry I missed y'all. Really sorry I missed y'all. Shoulda hit the brick phone.
Yeah, there's no tops. That's fucking weird.
Her name is Lisa Vanessa LV. She in the Louis. Go team, go team, go team, go team, go team, go go team, go team, go team, go team, go team, go go team, go team, go team, go team, go team, go go team, go team.
I like a girl, she like to slide on 34s with the hazel eyes, with putty side. Come on here in this unique ride. I know you might find a man that hits you wishless. Lingerie with the faded pictures. Keep your word like ancient scriptures. And tagging all nights to miss it.
Go team, go team, go team, go team, go team, go go team.
There we go. I guess we'll go with Hook. Like, it's just so random.
When the boxes spill, all chill. When I get up and I only wanna run up and I'm me and the team. On the prowl, get a babysitter. Not a real chore. You could be my billboard. You can get this Uber. That
And
nigga
then
said
how she got this bar just to pass that bar or to drive that car. Brought her friends along just to pass them off like a handout. Stand out, play off. Hey y'all, hey y'all. If it down, we can play ball. Line them up like a roll call. Paint your face, I'm playing paintball.
There's Jericho's Painmaker.
Hey y'all. She ain't my kind of no mistake.
And let's go over the regular one. Yeah, sure, whatever. Don't care. That's fine. Doesn't look like anybody in particular. At the moment, I'm just trying to get through the initial setup of stuff, and I'll dive deeper into other stuff later.
And now for the fun part. Custom.
Alright, let's see. You were probably gonna be... was it single leg knee drop, I think. Trying to remember what they call it. It's something, is it knee face breaker? Single knee face breaker, I think. Running V trigger, more like prancing V trigger, but okay. I get what you mean. Face lock, face buster, knee smash. Is that a... That's Triple H one, face buster. What is the name of that? Single leg. I think it's single leg face buster. Recoil, that's what it was.
Six figures in my savings. I done broke up with my main thing. Cause I'm back up in career mode. Got me looking at the money like a weirdo. cause I'm back up in career mode. Yeah, I got a few career goals, and I'm back up in career mode. Here we go, I'ma go platinum. No, it's not a game, wanna win though. I was looking through the pain like a window. Only glass ceilings in my brain and my mental. Blessing everything you attain is essential. I make money with the words from a pencil. Still not big in the street like fentanyl. Never benefit elites like a Senate bill. I just wanna whistle in peace like I'm Emmett Till. 6 figures in my savings. I done broke up with my main thing, cause I'm back up in career mode. Got me looking at the money like a weirdo, cause I'm back up in career mode. Yeah, I got
Not seeing it.
and I'm back up in career mode. Here we go.
The recordings and Gary stuff has never made any sense to me. Throwing Gaming Gary.
Gotta move on with my life, gotta level up. Ambition got me feeling so developed.
Like, the stuff I'm looking for is not reverse sit down power valve.
Big tech wanna put us in the metaverse. Corporate leaders only wanting us to medicate. Government officials only want an insider trade. Wanna be career mode, I can hide away. Wanna find a way to the finer things. All these major players doing minor things. 6 figures in my savings. I done broke up with my main thing, cause I'm back up in career mode. Got me looking at the money like a weirdo, cause I'm back up in career mode. Yeah, I got a few career goals. Yeah, I'm back up in career mode. Hey, now here we go.
Running. What? Actually, like sleep.
I'm not a narcissist. It's only a little flame. I'm not an arsonist. It's only a little truth. It's not an argument. It's only a little love. I'm not a narcissist. I feel marvelous.
Sure,
I'm feeling
there we go.
better than I ever felt. I mean, I probably break a record in the NFL.
Finishers.
I'm being pretty humble. I was shattered 12. Wanna rate me out of 10? I give that a 12. And I'm posing in the mirror like a centerfold. Models all up in my DM trying to get
Sleeper
a hold.
suplex, strong
And I know
layers,
you sleeping on me 'cause you think
slingshot,
I'm
Falcon
dreamy. I
arrow,
don't
strong
gotta act
lessons.
hard when it's so easy. You will never be me and you know it, so you hate my guts. You've been speaking on my name just to get a cut. You've been hopping on my train just to get a
Snap
rub.
Marins and
But you
Gary.
never shake my hand like you in a rush. I'm attracted to the fire, I'm a heat seeker. You've been dealing with the dirt like a street sweeper. I be sitting courtside,
Spanish
you're a
flies,
cheap
just,
cheater.
yep.
And I send your girl home, homie, you could keep her.
Spartacus,
Yo, I'm not a
spear,
narcissist.
spin
It's only a little
doctor.
flame, I'm not an arsonist. It's only a little truth, it's not an argument. It's only a little love, I'm not a narcissist. I feel marvelous. I'm not a narcissist. It's only a little flame, I'm not an arsonist. It's only a little truth, it's not an argument. It's only a little love, I'm not a narcissist. I feel marvelous. I'm the only one around here who isn't crazy.
Step up
Backstabbers
into
all around me,
Gary.
they acting shady. You might think it's all
So like some of these
beef,
just
but you're
don't
only
have the same
waiting.
impact.
Been occupied making towns, kissing
STO,
babies. And I put
STO,
the work in, I'm a top guy.
stunner, super kick, super like the 17 super kicks that you're gonna see in every fucking Bucks match. Suplex neckbreaker.
You've been lying through your teeth, trying to take away.
Sure,
But you
why
can
not?
check the hardware and the resume. Tell them that I stole the game. Tell them
All the
I
other
was
stuff I
wrong,
could give
but
two craps
everything
about.
is alright since I was born. Told you all along, I'm not a narcissist. It's only a little flame. I'm not an arsonist. It's only a little truth. It's not an argument. It's only a little love. I'm not a narcissist. I feel marvelous. I'm not a narcissist. It's only a little flame.
It's a bit
I'm
more
not
classy
an
than the
arsonist. It's
the peasant
only a
uppercut.
little truth. It's not an argument. It's
Not by
only a
much,
little
especially
love.
if it's the Young Bucks doing a bunch of fucking super kicks.
I'm not a
Because then that's
narcissist.
all you're gonna
It's
see.
only a little flame. I'm not an arsonist.
It's only
Super
a
kick,
little truth,
super
it's
kick,
not an
super
argument.
kick. The same
It's
super
only
kick.
a little love. I'm not a narcissist. I feel marvelous.
Did I mention a super kick?
Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Game over. Put
Make
the
sure these
crown
actually
at my
took.
feet. Put him down for the 3.
Signatures,
Put him down
Landmaster,
for the 3.
finishers.
Put him down for the 3. Game over. Put the crown at my feet. Pause for effect.
Okay, so it's
Try to
good.
get even. You're at odds with the best in the game. I'm coming with the heat. Wear a vest in this
Do, do,
thing. We don't
do.
like anything less than
Insane.
acclaimed. Leave a eye pixelated, left with the shame. They will not develop what they expect.
Your entrance is a chance to express your originality. Customize your entrance to elect.
Are you not entertained? Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Game over. Put the crown at my feet. Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Game over. Put the crown at my feet. Put him down for the 3. I'ma bounce on the beat. So astounding to me. Got the crowd on their feet. So they out of their seat with their hands in the air. And I'm proud of the heat. Like 1,000 degrees. So put your quarter up. Wanna quit? Sure enough. Hit you so hard you would think there were 4 of
Sure,
us.
why not?
I'm number 1 and you blowing the spot. You think that
There's
it's
music. Do they have Kingdom on here? Yeah, they do.
game, I assure you it's not. So hit me with your best move, homie, feel free. Put a cheat code if you really wanna see. And you can have an ace sitting up your sleeve, but I still put you down for that 1, 2, 3. Put him down for the 3.
Or whatever.
Down for the 3.
Advanced settings.
Put him down for the 3. Game over. Put the crown at my feet. Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Put him down for the 3. Game over. Put the crown at my feet. Count it. Count it. Count it.
See, 1 minute. Yeah.
Smash up, erupt, vaporize centers of a re-up. Disrupt, distrust, caught in the shockwave, no stuck. Collapse, displace, finger on the button and we detonate. Weaponize, my drive, shatter the ceiling and we rise. Full stop, abrupt, all these good sessions broke up. We put our head down, pushing forward, I refuse to be touched. Neutralize the expectation, neutralize your validation. Prepare for obliteration. Revolution within to be balanced. We have broken the status quo. Set the stage for the confrontation. Activate and we about to blow it up.
No idea. Whatever. Don't really care for the way they have that structured. It's not very intuitive. Okay. Otherwise, it's so weird on how they have some of this structured. Sure, we'll see how Road to the Elite is. The Ace, you gotta remember, this is like a the closest game I can think of that this would be something similar to would be kind of wow, my brain just doesn't want to work today. It would be something similar to Armored Core, where it's a lot of menus and it's a lot of that kind of stuff. So a lot of tweaking and a lot of changing of stuff, and you know, menu-driven creation stuff. So as far as when the wrestling's starting now. How it plays, no idea.
Hello, this is Tony Khan. Hope you're well. I'm reaching out on behalf of All Elite Wrestling. We want to make you an offer. Talk to you soon.
We had a goal. The goal was to put 10,000 people in a building, and
So there's like kind of archival stuff and whatnot. This is kind of the announcement that was originally made when AEW wasn't made. Or announced, I should say.
Let's head over to the... The wait is over. You're watching All Elite Wrestling's Double or
Good old
Nothing live
Jay.
from Las Vegas. Let's go to the ring for our high-stakes, Vegas-themed Casino Battle Royal match. The winner gets a AEW...
Okay, let's go. Powerhouse Hobbs. This is a battering ram. Nope, that's going to be a real early injury.
Making his way to the ring, Ultimate Spears. And his opponent, Powerhouse and Eddie Kingston. Next, John Silver.
Fucking Dark Horse.
Hello there, this is William Regal.
Yeah, that's nice.
Make
That's
sure
nice.
you don't forget this.
That's nice.
Make sure you don't forget this.
That's nice.
Here's what you need to know about pro wrestling.
Okay, so right
Listen
bumper,
to
left
me.
bumper.
You're going to want to remember this.
Right bumper to counter strike. Left bumper to counter grapple.
It's not over yet.
So it's got a very no mercy kind of grapple system, strong and all that crap.
Make sure you don't forget this. Now's your chance. Here's your chance to end the match.
What's your opponent? Use R for his force. Interesting.
Here's one half of the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson.
You're in trouble now. Don't give up.
Of course. Maybe I hear the cheesy ass super kick. I'm not gonna lie, they do need to fix some of the performance issues I'm seeing right now. Like the slowdown that you see is not ideal. So, some of the controls are not exactly what I call the most intuitive. Okay, not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm much of a fan of the way the control scheme is, to be brutally honest. The control scheme is weird, to say the least.
Make sure you're...
Like, I don't know. Like, there's just something about it. Could be too many WWE games. I don't know. Like, there's a strong, weak grapple system, which I get. Like, that's a very no mercy kind of style of game. But it's just like kind of the run mechanics and the counter mechanics. Like the alternating between left and right bumper, the counter, that's fine. The way you do supers or specials, whatever signature moves, pressing in on the controller, not exactly the most intuitive, I would say. Graphically, the game's the game. I mean, I played WCW Thunder, and WCW was a Nitro, or NWO versus WCW, or whatever the hell it was. So, like, graphics aren't that big of a deal to me. So, yeah, they're kind of cartoony. It reminds me of a cleaned up WWE Raw, is kind of what I get from it. So, or kind of a cleaned up version of Day of Reckoning. That's kind of vibe I get. But like the running mechanic and a few other things and the slowdown, not a fan of that. Just it's kind of like the gameplay in and of itself, like when you're in the match and stuff, it's fine, it's fun. But like the way it's the implementation is the best way to put it. And certain things like in the create a wrestler stuff. Later is so like when you get into like the create entrance stuff, it doesn't like really tell you exactly what it does. So if you want to fine tune your entrance, it's not as well implemented there. And unfortunately, while these are two very different games, and I haven't played 2K23 for WWE. I have played 2K22, and while the creative stuff is very basic here, and I mean it's a more ample than most would give you, but it's still basic. Like you can't change a lot of colors and redefine stuff, and there's limitations and stuff to that. Like whatever, that's fine. But the granularity that you would get in the WWE games just isn't here in this game. As a first offering, I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's stellar. But for me, like my biggest gripe is just kind of the implementation of the controls and the slowdown, and you're not exactly endearing yourself to good performance. Like this isn't a Series X, and I'm playing this on a Series X, so like this is kind of the problem I have with modern gaming in general, though. Like these type of issues where it's things feel half-baked, they don't feel like cohesive. Now I played like even growing up, I remember playing games that had bad controls, and it's not about just getting used to them. There's a level of where implementation matters, and what finger gymnastics you have to do sometimes. That's kind of what I feel like when I'm playing this. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. Like I said, I could be getting old and curmudgeon in my age. It's not a bad game. It's not a great game. Just from like the hour or so I've been playing it. Like there's just certain things that just kind of rub me the wrong way with it. Like if I'm rating this on like a scale, I don't do 5 to 10s or 5 point, 10 point, or 100 point scales. if like I'm gonna grade this out of 50, it's probably at 25. Like the presentation's fine, so that's 5. And you got gameplay, which is well, it has the controls, so there's the problem there. The structure's there, so I'm gonna give it a 5. If we're talking audio, well, I can't hear anything currently because I'm streaming it, so whatever there. I'm probably just gonna say it's a 5 because it's the first game outing, and most of these games tend to have generically shitty audio as far as like the announcer spectrum and that they cycle through, and just kind of the music in general. It's usually nothing stellar. Not terrible, but not good. So like customer support, like I can't tell you, because is it worth $60? Like if you're an AEW fan, probably, but if you're like just a general wrestling fan expecting like a WWF No Mercy, you might be a little disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't know, like it's a tough sell for certain people, but I'm not saying it's a horrible game. It just feels like it's underwhelming. It's like undercooked. Structure's there, and skin's over it. It's not a lot of muscle to it. And that's kind of what I get from it. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad game again. So any AEW fan that wants to, oh, it's the greatest game ever, well, it's relative. I would say wait for a sale. Now, again, any performance issues, I shouldn't expect that on an Xbox Series X or any console. Now, WWE games aren't the bastion of shall we say, performance, but they've gotten better. And I remember playing No Mercy, and I remember when you played multi-man matches and like the ladder matches and the slowdown and all the other stuff. It was obnoxious. And kind of here, like just in that brief battle royal I was in for the single battle royale, just the slowdown reminded me of just like that one thing. Like out of all the stuff that I loved about No Mercy, the one thing I hated about No Mercy was that slowdown, especially once you had like multi-man matches and stuff. And that's what that reminds me of. So that's not an endearing quality to bring back from an old game. So some people might like that take, some people might not, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, this is like a 25 out of 50 for me. Buy it on a deep sale. Maybe some of the stuff that they're got come down the line, some improvements, etc., will make it better, which leads into the problem that I have with modern gaming, which is they ship shit that just is, half-baked or never feels fully realized. And having heard some of the troubled development of this and the length of development time, which I'm not going to slag on the development time, because development time is something that, despite what most gamers would say, oh, it took them only it spent like 2.5 years. Like, bro, like it takes like, depending on the size of the game, it takes like 2 to 4 to make a game. So, like, again, this is like a average game. So for me, average actually means 5 or 25 in my case. So other than that, I don't know what to tell you. It's a symptom of modern gaming. Like, it's not bad, it's not great, it's not terrible, it's not awesome, but it's just meh to me, which is too bad because I was hoping for more. So just like this is like an initial impression of it, and it's just kind of meh as far as just kind of the implementation. Skeletal and the gameplay and all that stuff is great, but like everything around it is just kind of meh, not fully cooked. It's a wrestler with no definition in their body. Like, I don't know how else to put it. So other than that, I will catch you guys on the flip. Have a good one.